Okay, so I'm going to go over how we can use the elimination method for solving systems of linear equations. So let's look at this first example. We have 4x plus 7y equals negative 25 for the first equation, and negative 12x minus 7y equals 19 for the second equation. So the idea with the elimination method is to find a way to eliminate one of the variables in one of the equations by either adding or subtracting the entire other equation to it. Sounds a little confusing, but let's go through it. So if we look at this first set of equations, we can see that the coefficients of y are 7 and negative 7. So when you add 7 and negative 7 together, that makes 0. So what you want to do here is add this top equation with this bottom equation. So I'm going to put a plus sign right there. So like going back to like old school, elementary school math, we're just going to add the variables on top of each other, just like this. So 4x plus a negative 12x will give you a negative 8x. And see here we have 7y plus a negative 7y. So these just go away, and so you just have essentially 0. And then we have negative 25 plus 19, and that'll give you negative 6. So now we just have a simple equation, negative 8x equals negative 6. And we just solve for x by dividing each of those by negative 8. And we'll get x is negative 3/4. So we have a value for x. Now we just have to plug this in for an equation for y and solve for y. So we can just plug this into, let's just plug it into this x here. We're going around. Let's go over here. So we're going to have 4 times negative 3/4 plus 7y equals negative 25. And we just solve this, negative 3 plus 7y equals negative 25. Add 3, 7y equals negative 22. Or no, negative. That doesn't seem, I think that doesn't seem right. Negative 3/4. Negative 3 plus the negative 20. Negative 22. Four x times. Oh, hold on. So this is a good example of, seeing if you guys can catch my mistake. So hopefully you guys caught it. See, I made the basic mistake that this divided by this, a negative divided by negative, should be a positive. So x is actually positive 3/4. So this just becomes 4 times positive 3/4. And that just becomes 3. And so instead, we're going to take away 3 from each side. And so we'll have 7y equals negative 28. And then we just divide by 7, and we'll get y is negative 4. And so then our solution is the ordered pair, 3/4, negative 4. Okay, so let's go through another one. Let's have the second system as 3x. Actually, I'm just going to erase this so it doesn't get in the way. I'm going to try to go through 4 examples in this video. So the second one will be 3x plus 2y equals 4. And then 4x minus 2y equals negative 18. And so maybe you want to pause the video and try this first on your own and see if you're catching on to it. But here I go. So again, we have opposite coefficients on the y here. We have a positive 2 and a negative 2. So then we can just simply add these equations together because the 2 and negative 2 will cancel. I'm going to put a big old plus sign there. So we're going to have 3x plus 4x. We'll get 7x. 2y plus a negative 2y. These cancel, and so we just get 0. And then a 4 plus a negative 18, negative 14. And then divide each of these by 7, and we'll get that x is negative 2. All right. And now we just have to solve for y by plugging this equation, or plugging this value for x into any equation, into either equation. Again, it's just up to you. Pick the one that's probably the quickest. So I'll put this probably into the top one. So I'm going to put it in there. Let's recycle over here. So we get 3 times negative 2 plus 2y equals 4. Whoa, the camera went blurry here. Oh, there we go. It's going to focus back, hopefully. And then we get negative 6 plus 2y equals 4. And then we get, add the 6, and we get 2y equals 10. And then y will be 5. And so our solution will be the point negative 2, comma 5. And this whiteboard is not really attached to the wall. I just put it on top of this box here. So hopefully it doesn't crash and fall. Oh, there we go. All right, so now it's focused again. Okay, so now let's look at another one. But now we're going to step it up and not make these so simple. So we're going to look at a case where we have to actually do something to the coefficients before we can solve. All right, so for the next one, we'll have 5x minus 3y equals 42. Whoa, I just burped. 8x plus 5y equals 28. All right, so now we can see that we don't have the same coefficients for x or y. So what we got to do is basically make one of the coefficients on x or y the same or opposite, or make them the opposites. So we can make this 5 and 8. Like we can make them both 40 because they both go into 40 nicely. Or you can make the negative 3 and 5 into like 15 or negative 15. It's just up to you. But I'll probably make the negative 3 and 5 15. And it doesn't matter if one is positive 15 or one is negative 15. Because if they're opposite signs, you just add. If they're the same sign, we just subtract. So we're going to make these both. We're going to make this negative 15 and make this positive 15. So to make this negative 3 negative 15, what we're going to do is multiply this by a negative 5. So multiply by negative 5. And then negative 5 times 5x will be 25x. I mean, negative 25x. And then a negative 3 times a negative 5 will be a 15y. And then 42 times negative 5 will be negative 210. Okay, let's make sure this camera is not big and all foggy. And now for this 5, we're going to multiply the 5 by 3, because 5 times 3 is 15. So we're going to multiply each equation by different numbers in this case. So multiply by 3, forgive the messy writing. So we have 3 times 8x, which will be 24x. 3 times 5y, 15y. And 3 times 28 will be 84. Oh man, what's going on here? Try to fix this camera for a second here. There we go. Probably need to get a new camera. Now, we can just now subtract these equations to get rid of the y's. So what we're going to do is take the top equation and minus the bottom equation. So negative 25x minus 24x will give you negative 49x. And then a 15y minus 15y will give you 0. And then negative 210 minus 84 will be a negative 294. Oh my God, what's going on here? Let me fix. Okay, so hopefully this camera doesn't freeze up again. But picking up from here, negative 49x equals negative 294. Then just divide both these by negative 49. We get a nice round number of 6. So x is 6. And then from here, just got to plug this 6 into an equation and solve for y. Let's just go back over here. Let's put it into the top one. And then, or even the bottom, it doesn't matter. 48 plus 5y equals 28. So putting this over here, 8 times 6 plus 5y equals 28. And then we get 48 plus 5y equals 28. Take away 48, so we'll get 5y equals negative 20. Divide by 5. And we'll get y is negative 4. All right. And so our solution will be the ordered pair, 6, comma, negative 4. All right, nice. Ooh. Let me get some water. Okay, so one more. Let's go through one more to make sure that you get some good practice with this next type of system where you got to change some of the coefficients. So we will go with, let's see what we got. Ooh. So for this next one, we'll have 3x plus 5y equals negative 16. And then 2x plus 3y equals negative 9. Okay, so try to first solve this on your own. So pause the video and then try to see if you can get this down. And then unpause it once you're ready to check your answer. But here I go. And again, there's more than one way to go about this. That's the beauty about math. So what I would do is we can basically change the 3 and 2 into 6, or the 5 and 3 into 15. The 6 will be easier because it's going to require multiplying by a smaller number. So we're going to change the coefficients of x into 6. So to change 3 into 6, we just got to multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. And we'll have 2 times 3x, which will be 6x. 2 times 5y, 10y. Then 2 times negative 16 will be negative 32. And now to change the 2 into 6, we multiply that equation by 3. Multiply by 3. So 3 times 2x will make a 6x. 3 times 3y will make a 9y. And 3 times a negative 9 will make a negative 27. Okay, now we can see that we can have the 6x's, the x's cancel each other out by just subtracting the top equation minus the bottom. So we're going to have 6x minus 6x, we'll just get 0 there. 10y minus 9y will just be 1y, or just y. And negative 32 minus negative 27. So that's like negative 32 plus 27 essentially, and we'll get negative 5. Be careful about this part because a lot of students will get confused or just make a simple mistake as a double negative or triple negative, I guess. So be careful about those. So we already have our answer for y because y is then just negative 5. Wow, that was simple. Now we just plug this equation for y into either equation, top or bottom. We'll just plug it into this one. We'll get 2x plus 3 times negative 5 is negative 9, like so. 2x minus 15 equals negative 9. Add 15, we'll get 2x equals 6. Then divide by 2, and we'll get x is 3. And then our solution will be the ordered pair, 3, negative 5. Whoa, don't follow me now. There we go. Okay. So I'm back. Oh, you need to hold him. Okay, so there we go. Hope this helps. So let me know if you have any questions, or if maybe I went through something a little confusing. Give me some feedback in the comments, or if you thought it was good. Yeah, that also, makes me feel better about myself. And of course, subscribe and let me know if you have any topics or anything you want me to cover, and I'll try to go over anything basically in math as best as I can. Okay, so good luck, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.